In my journey to try and play games that are not Hearts of Iron 4, I've been brought back in time to another game ending in 4. Today we're checking out Europa Universalis 4. Now I am not a stranger to EU4. I have like 2,500 hours on clock for this game. This was my Paradox game before I swapped over to Hoi 4 on release. But I've not really touched it since. As you can see, I have a save file here. This is from me testing it yesterday to see if I still remember. For today, we're going to take it easy for a nice little warm-up, and we are playing the Extended Timeline mod. The Extended Timeline mod lets you play from the year of 2 AD to the modern day. As you can see here, the earliest you can go is the year 2 AD with the Roman Empire under Imperator Augustus. But for us, we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be starting in the year of 1444, and I figured, what better way to start a campaign than to start off with the Kingdom of France? They're easier than other nations, they're strong, financially they're decent, they have a fun mission path. This seems like the perfect nation to hop back into Hoi 4 with after a long time away. So make sure, of course, to drop a like and drop a sub. If you want to see more Paradox games or just more strategy games in content, let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. And without further ado, let's get into it. EU4 as France. Starting off, France is a very interesting nation, but we are in a little bit of a predicament. If I come over here to my subjects, we have 2, 4, 6 subjects and 1 guarantee, which brings our Diplo relations up to a max of 7 out of 7. This is fine, this is great, but it means we can't push and make more allies because of our union. These unions are great because it brings up nearly 30,000 troops ready to fight for us, which is great, but I cannot annex these guys until 1454. So that's going to have to go on the back burner. The 100 Years' War is coming. There's no denying it. So I've gone ahead and I've allied the Scots rather than guaranteeing them. And I'm going to wait for things to tick over and get that royal marriage. I'm then going to ask for military access like so. Please, please, please. And now I'm going to move one of my main armies over to Scotland. Because the British Navy or the English Navy is just so good, we're going to struggle to get across during the 100 Years' War. So to make life easier for us, I'm just going to have some boys ready to rock and roll in Scotland. As for campaign goals today, unite France, tame England, Napoleonic Italy, and then the rest we'll see. All right, let's get ready. So, with it being my first sort of game back to EU4 properly, the surrender of Mainz just happened. Time to teach them how to war, let us back down, teach them how to war, declare war on France. England will come at us, and we're going to take over Mainz. That's now the case. Now, I have just made a last-minute alliance with Castile, and yes, that puts me 1 pip over my diplomatic allowance, but I have done this so that I can maybe, I mean, look, they've got England versus Portugal. We've got Castile. Are Castile stronger than Portugal? That is the million-dollar question. Castile, they've got 17,000, total of 24,000 units. Portugal, 15,000. Castile, don't screw this up. Luckily, my navy managed to get at least over 1 army stack, which is fantastic news. However, there remains a problem, and that means my navy is now stuck in Scotland. But it's okay, because I have 2 generals, Jean de Dunois and Jean Bureau. Now, Jean Bureau is great at artillery, but we don't have artillery. Fire does not matter. We don't have the infantry. Shock is great. Maneuver is fantastic. Siege is fantastic. I'm going to put Jean Bureau in charge because he has 4 pips for shock. 1, okay, he's slow, but he has 3 for siege, and we're going to need that because England is a damn mine. They are a minefield filled with these damn forts everywhere. So we're going to go like this, move our troops down over here to Northumbria. My other infantry units, they're lacking a little bit, but you know what? They've got the support of the Allies, so they can have Jean de Dunois and go take Laborde. Fantastic. We're in it for the long haul. Let's do it. And here it is, our first big fight. Can we do it? Oh, yeah, we did it. The English army just fell apart. The English, Richard Plantagenet, listen, you're gone, buddy. Hunt them down, follow them down, track them down, finish the job. Yes, please, lads. Manpower's gonna suffer, but you know what? It's worth the cost. That's what we're talking about. Now go take Northumberland. Okay, it's literally a race against time now. It's literally a race against time. So, as you can see, this is the results so far. Portugal have been pieced out separately. I took their money. Offaly, the same thing. Scotland just pieced themselves out now because they had their capital of Edinburgh seized down. Now, we managed to sit here and take Northumberland, which means the English troops are locked out of us until we get this done. We currently have a 37% war score, and they have a low enthusiasm, so we could piece them out now, but it's not good enough. I tried bringing my navy over, but it got decimated by the Royal Navy, as you can see. I'm going to have my troops siege down Calais, move them over to Caen if I can. Then hopefully, Dunois, no, not Dunois, Bureau, with his 3 siege pips, hopefully he can break London before they break Northumberland. If that happens, I've got a nice peace treaty here, and hopefully we can turn this around. Fingers crossed. I believe in Bureau. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Bureau, believe in Bureau and he'll pay you back. We managed to walk away with the siege of London. I'm going to be honest, that model is cool AF. So is the England one as well, actually. That's pretty hot. So with this being the case, I'm going to go ahead and do my peace deal. And yes, I'm going to take, obviously, Calais for the trade, Caen as well, so I've got a nice little naval border. But I'm also going to prioritize Hampshire, Kent, and Sussex. Now, 38% aggressive expansion is not ideal. I'm going to take as much as I can and then lay low, because early game France, from what I remember, is just finish the 100 Years' War, build up, make money, annex your vassals, and then when you're ready, wake up. And that's the goal. So I think I'm going to try and take Gascony, Labor. So far, no one is too angry. Maine for the center of trade. Okay, no, that's too much. What about Alencon? Alencon, can I get away with it? Alencon, I can get away with it. Do this, take their money. Good night, Irene. The English-French 100 Years' War has finished. We walk away with the territories over here. Jean Bureau, I'm putting him to rest in Sussex. We now have a center of trade in Bordeaux. We now have the connection to Vendée. We also now have Caen as well, with a center of trade with the estuary as well. This is going good. This is going good. Soon, everything will be blue. I'm blue, daboo-dee-daboo-die. And it's Pretender time, and I'm not talking about Foo Fighters. As you can see, Rise of Pretender, God is with Louis, 23 Pretender regiments rise up in Montpellier. We now have King Louis de Valois still is our main thing, but our kid, he has, I'm trying to find a nice way to put it. He's been vanquished. God is with Louis, 23 Pretenders. Now, this is where it gets difficult, because I need to bring my troops over from England. I need to up my stability desperately, but it's gonna take a little while, and it's gonna cost me 75 to do so. Luckily, I am now at plus 10%, plus 15 for my tech, and the institution is down here in Italy, the Renaissance. No, it's not. I'm lying. It's a Graubünden. It's in Austria. So I'm trying to sort of make roads in my nation so that it gets to me faster. Aside from that, I'm going to try and get all of my troops lined up and ready to rock and roll. These guys in Limousin, and then I'm going to move these guys to Berry, and hopefully we can shut down the Pretenders. So it's finally time to collect our first idea, and with our ideas, there's many different options, of course, as there always is, but I'm kind of on the fence of which I want to go with. Like, I could go economy, increase my money, become an absolute powerhouse. I could go religious and become an absolute fiend for colonizing lands and making them Catholic. I could go innovative, which will give me the chance to actually have more chance of having institutions spread to my land. I could go quality, offensive or defensive, to max out my troops and make them qualify against the Prussian Space Marines. Or I could go humanist, which is what I'm thinking of doing. Because, like, look, the Reformation's coming soon, okay? I don't know where it's going to hit, what's going to happen. I don't want to have to deal with that along with the same time of expanding. I don't plan on joining the religious war, so I feel like a humanist is probably my best bet, especially since I'm already ahead of time anyway for my admin tech, and both Louis and Charles have decent admin stats. So with that being the case, I feel like I can go for this. Worst case scenario, when it comes time for Charles, I'll move the priority over to admin, and then I'll hire an advisor as well. And then by doing all of that, we should be able to get through the humanist ideals in a decent amount of time. I've also just upgraded my military tech, so we are now rocking the Galilei infantry. I'm annexing Orleans, and soon I'm going to go after Burgundy. I feel like Burgundy's the next target. Wake up, samurai. It's finally time to taste the air, because my god, it's 1501 and things are finally picking up. Short update on me. This is me. Austria took Burgundy. We managed to get Milan as a vassal. I'm just waiting for current tensions to die down so I can go after England. Speaking of, we now have this. A call to arms. The nation of Spain, your faithful allies, requesting that you come to their aid in the Spanish Neapolitan Unification War. Tuscany, that's fine. I can send Milan after them. Lorraine, that's okay. They're just a little pain. The Papal State, well, they're fine. Whatever. The Spanish can deal with them. Naples, the Spanish. England. Oh, England. I've been keeping my eye on you. And I think it's finally time. You don't have anywhere near enough as manpower. You don't have anywhere near enough troops. And if you are divided, I can do you in on either side. If you're on the homeland, I've got 32k. If you're on the mainland, I have 27k. Either way, I'm having fun and we're having it my way. Let's accept. I am ready for this. I am so ready. If I can, I am separate. Did England reject the call? No. Oh, you are a coward. You are an absolute coward, Mary. Also, side note, I am now starting to make 13,000 ducats a day, a month. Even. I now have a new idea, and that is offensive idea. I want shock, I want recruitment time, I want fire, I want prestige, I want everything. I'm trying to make my troops better. I am surrendering the idea of colonialism for now so that I can focus on expansion, because the nearest threats to us are the ally Austria and the Ottomans. I need to make sure Spain and me stay chill. That is the main priority here. Right, let's go win the war. And finally, our war against England has come to an end. We ended up walking away with some more territory over here in Normandy. Now, all we need to do now is just do Brittany, and they're out of the mainland. With that being the case, I'm going to take a break. No more offensive wars now until 1522. I'm going to take a 4-year break. That should give the coalition stuff a chance to die down. That should also give me a chance to focus on tech. It should also give me a chance so that everything can slowly become Frankian. And I need to sort of just build up and catch up because finances are good. We've got a plus 23 a day. This is good. But if I'm looking at my allies, I'm only 28% stronger than Austria. My navy is weaker than Austria somehow. And the Spanish, well, the Spanish and the Ottomans, especially the Ottomans, are different gravy. So we're going to need to bulk up. We need to bulk up and get things sorted ASAP. You just can't make this up. You cannot make this up at all. So, Louis died. Our heir Louis just randomly died aged 30 something, and then he had no heir. Then it just said, oh yeah, you can have an heir with a very weak claim. Just hold on. Okay. I said, yes, sure. We now have a 316. Diplomacy's rock bottom. He's an amazing general, and he does bare minimum administrative. Who's his mother? Anne Bonaparte. The stars are aligning. Brother's name is Napoleon. Napoleon has come to the world 1592. My word. It's so dumb. What are the chances of that? Right, well, Emperor Napoleon is here. England, Europe, be scared. Your time is coming. The tables have turned. They finally turned. As you can see, we are now in force in England. Spain are helping out in Ireland. We had to remove ourselves from Finisterre to come and finish up England because they did put us through the ringer just a little bit. But the British Navy is no longer really a threat. Look, the British Army, or the English army, sorry, consists of 7,000 troops. Navies. They have a bigger navy than me, but they can't utilize it because it's a mixture of mine and the Spanish navy. Bro, vive la France, viva la España. We are going to do this. We are going to do this. We're going to turn this around. This is our fight to win. This is going to be golden. Is this technically considered treason, playing as France, invading England, celebrating it as an Englishman? Is this treason? And there's your peace treaty. As you can see, we have taken the land of Gwynedd, we've taken Chester or Liverpool, and Lancashire or Lancaster. We've also gone ahead and taken Somerset and Dorset as well, which is fantastic, and we've taken a ton of money. In doing so, we only angered Provence and England, which is fine, and now Scotland is making the most of the opportunity that they've been given, so you know what, good luck to them. Mission-wise as well, we've completed the Subjugate Brittany, because we have, of course, also taken back Brittany, which is nice. All you gotta do now is conquer Picardy, which is just to go to Flanders, but that's fine. I'm gonna set England as my main focus now. I'm gonna beat France, but the goal is to eat all of England, and then maybe by like 1600 turn our attention to Europe and start fighting inwards. I'm keeping Spain and Austria both very close to my chest, because these two are gonna be the chess pieces needed to take the fight to the world. It's going to be the three of us versus the Ottomans. I can feel it now. So I'm going to do probably a large time skip here. I'm going to see you when either something extraordinary happens, or I might just, you know, I'll see you when England is 90% ours. It could be 1560, it could be 1600. I'll see you when the time is right. So it seems that unfortunately this is going to have to be the end of their campaign. As you can see, we were having a nice little successful invasion of Scotland up here. Everything was going well. We were on the verge of winning the succession for Brabant. Everything was lined up great. We had colonies in Canada, America, Louisiana. We had good relationships with Sweden, Commonwealth, Austria, and Spain, and the De Valois monarchy was living strong. Now, the reason why it's coming to an end is because we are in the 1st of January 1639. Every time I get to probably about March, April time, it just completely hardlocks for me and it's a game over. And what I mean by that is the game freezes and it pops up saying paradox error, blah, 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 game has crashed, send report. So I am literally hardlocked into this date. So unfortunately, I am going to have to bring it to a close. The original game plan was to eat all of Scotland, get the personal union over Brabant, then take all of Northern Italy up to Rome, and that's where I was going to call it. But evidently, it's been cut short. And with that comes end to the EU4 video. If you guys have enjoyed EU4, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. Would you like to see me play more EU4? Would you like to see me try EU5, even though that game is an absolute nightmare to understand? And as well, what non-paradox strategy games would you like to see me cover next? I am considering going through the Civ series and having a look at some of the Civ games. You let me know if that's what you want to see. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Anglo, you've been you, this has been France, and I will see you in the next video I do. Until next time, all the best, and ta-da!